Welcome back, friends! In today's video, we're going to be learning some exercises for managing shoulder pain, specifically anterior shoulder pain, which is this part of your shoulder in the front. We have a tendency to have shoulder pain in the front when we have much stronger muscle in the front than in the back. And we're set up this way, but if the muscle in the front so overpowers the muscle in the back, it can kind of pull us into a forward flexed position, which sets us up for shoulder pain. So we're going to be doing some stretching, some mobility, and some strengthening exercises during this video to help manage and kind of pull us out of that position. I have 8 exercises, and I'm just going to be doing one set of each exercise to demonstrate for you. So if you want to do a full workout and follow along, just pause after I'm done with my set, complete 3 or 4 sets of the exercise, and then continue on your workout. As always, please leave your questions and requests for future videos down in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't yet. And without further ado, let's get into the workout.
Starting on hands and knees, placing that hand behind the head, but we are not tugging on the neck here, just gently placing it there. Rolling that elbow up to the ceiling and really feeling the twist through your mid-back, your thoracic spine. Moving on to some scapular protraction and retraction. So we're just trying to get those shoulder blades moving, pressing out as you press into the cat pose, and then pinching together as you go into the cow. Shoulder blades are really closely connected to the shoulder joint, all those rotator cuff muscles, so to get them moving can help a lot. Now for one of my favorite stretches, opening up that arm all the way up to the ceiling. Let your eyes follow that hand that's going up, and then we're threading under and letting that shoulder and arm rest down on the ground. In between, you can take this as slowly or as quickly as you would like. And I would probably do about 10 times on each side if you're just trying to warm up your mid-back before doing a shoulder workout. Now for our first exercise, we're lifting off from laying on your stomach, pinching those shoulder blades back together. The goal is to not let the shoulders come up too close to the ears. You don't have to force them down, but keeping them kind of down and a little bit engaged back together as you lift and pinch. Waking up all those spinal extensors and scapular muscles. You can also perform this exercise on your knees, in a side plank if the full plank is too difficult, pushing that ground away with the bottom arm so you're not feeling this in your shoulder at all, and keeping your elbow within a few inches of your body, keeping that nice and tight as you externally rotate.
Living the moment till I die, and I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it. I know we can't ignore it, no matter how hard we try. And I'm gonna chase it, and I'm gonna chase it.
And working through some scapular abduction here, letting that shoulder stay down and letting the shoulder blade come in towards your spine. Making sure that the opposite arm is staying as still as you can to work on that stability, these rotator cuff muscles. We're working a lot on the back side of the body, the job of the rhomboids and all these rotational exercises is to take pressure away from the shoulder. So regardless of what you have going on in your shoulder, a lot of these exercises are going to help because they're taking pressure away. Another rotator cuff exercise, placing that band about head height or maybe a little bit higher if you can, and making it kind of a two-part motion, high row and then bilateral shoulder rotation.
I'm running your way, but you push me away. Your lifeline losing.
Now for our weighted exercises, band or dumbbell version here. Keeping the elbow nice and straight. And you can tell I'm focusing on lowering down, working on those eccentrics, which is the lowering, protective part of the muscle contraction.
I wanna know, wanna see it. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can't get this off my mind. Does it only control you? Let me in, I'll help you out. I won't lose you this time.
Now for some shoulder abduction. Same thing here, shoulder stays down, away from the ear. Shoulder blade draws down and in. And lowering down nice and slowly, band or dumbbell here.
You think you're too far, but I'm where you are, you know. I said I won't leave your side. They left you bare, but I'm begging you, staring in my eyes for you. Yeah, I give my life.
Now for a single arm row, pinching that shoulder blade down and in. Rhomboids getting a lot of work in this workout. They're very important for taking pressure off of the shoulder.
Can't get this off my mind. Does it only control you? Let me in, I'll help you out. I won't lose you this time.
Now for some bilateral shoulder abduction or reverse flies. Again, shoulders down, trying not to come right back down to the ground, but lowering down, nice and controlled.
I wanna know, wanna see it. Can I feel your kryptonite? Can't get this off my mind. Does it own you, control you? Let me in, I'll help you out. I won't lose you this time.
A double arm, single dumbbell row, pulling it right into your chest. Shoulder blades pinching together. Keeping your core engaged here so you're not feeling anything in your low back. That means kind of tucking your pelvis under a little bit so your low belly can stay engaged.
Watch your step, that's not a threat, no. My heart is a house of cards. They had those shaky hands, they let me fall apart. And I know it shows, yeah. You keep me on my toes, yeah.
And for some chest stretching, elbow bent to 90 degrees here, just rotating away from your arm. You can use a doorway or a corner to do the same stretch. Stretching a little bit through the lats here as well. The purpose of stretching the chest to avoid shoulder pain is that all those chest muscles get very tight and can kind of pull us into that forward flex posture I was talking about, and that can cause a lot of shoulder pain. So sometimes just keeping the chest stretched out If you're already pretty strong and already doing a lot of back exercises and shoulder exercises, sometimes the stretching is all you need to get rid of that pain that you're feeling in the front of your shoulder or in your rotator cuff. Just a different variation of this stretch, straight arm, finding the position where you are feeling the most stretch. Now for my favorite chest exercise, being careful with this one, going slowly. You're extending that arm out and then you're rolling towards your extended arm. Finding a point where you feel a pretty good stretch, not any pain in your shoulder though, and holding that. You can hold it for 20 seconds to a minute or more.
But it feels alright. Just scared 'cause I want you. You brought me back to life. Now I'm terrified. And I know it shows you.
Another good one here, finding a foam roller, or I'm using kind of a back rollout tool. You can also just roll up a towel, but something that allows your arms to kind of hang freely, opening up your chest, stretching through both pecs.
Okay guys, that's it for this shoulder workout. If you have any questions or requests for future videos, please put those down in the comment section. Make sure you don't skip the stretching and the mobility that I put into this workout. Very important. As always, if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Bye guys!